Hey guys, Red here. Today we're doing another episode of my Ultrakill playthrough. Today we're doing Layer 5, RAF. So without further ado, let's begin. Ooh, quite damp and cold compared to, you know, Greed. Yeah, there's blue hook points. They're like slingshots, they're really good. Whoa. Water war. Yeah, RAF is RAF Overventure in the wake of Poseidon. Yeah, RAF's kind of the water layer. Right. Yeah. See, the lore of this place is that, yeah, we're in the cave system of the RAF layer. You know, Right. Now, normally I'd advise using electrical weapons in water. It does a lot of damage, whereas it takes a lot of your health out. Can also use the whiplash to pick up skulls from a distance, which is really handy. The whiplash is basically your best friend in water. This place was made by the people of the Lust layer. Well, not made, but like at least the more industrial parts of it were made by Minossa's people. It's like a water filtration system. Dun, 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 dun. Yeah, this is the first time seeing the Mind Flayer said gluttony. It's kind of weird how they weren't used in Greed. Is he? Alright, our first new enemy, the Sentry. A machine, many machines created during the final war. There's plenty of ways of dealing with them, but one of my best strategies is to just knock them into environmental hazards. It's normally how you deal with them. The shotgun parry is always what I like to use the best, though. Take that. Yeah. So yeah, I think they're pretty good enemy. You can also do a thing known as a chargeback to their shots, which I'm a little too. I don't think I could never really hit chargebacks. I'm gonna be honest. All right, made it through 5-1 in the wake of Poseidon. All right. 5-2, this is where the real Wrath layer begins. Let's go! Wrath, interlude, waves at the starless sea. You see, the punishment of the Wrath layer is, drowning eternally at the... Well, it used to be the river Styx, but after it's full of mankind and the final war, it's become a big ocean, basically. All full of sinners, all fighting for air. Oh. Looks like we found a little cabin here. Right, our second new enemy. The Idol. You see, it's basically an enemy that makes other enemies invincible. That's why I can't kill this filth. That's because it's idled. But if you break the idol, he goes down in a single punch. Idols are demons, believe it or not, but, yeah. Gabriel statue. I like them. But, another of this layer's enemies, carved them into this shape. And that also gives them, like, the power to make others invincible. I also only be broken by punching them, so yeah. You can easily use the whiplash to put enemies into hazards. For example, the ocean Styx. Whoa. A big boat. Yeah. That was cool. Apparently in the original versions of the level there would be like a big tower that you'd put the skull on top of and the boat would rise, but having the boat rise up from below made it look like a lot cooler, so yeah, they scrapped the tower. Now we have some platforms to get up to the boat. Ooh, there he is. The ferryman. He's the mid-boss of the layer. Yeah, this phase 2 idols himself. Basically, their husks have been so, like, have so much faith that they've basically become transporters, that heaven made them like the transporters of souls for the layers of hell. Still an absolute pushover. Believe it or not, all those skulls you put up and put down, those are ferryman skulls. The holy cloth have given them energy, just makes them, just like empowers the idols to like make people invincible. Anyways, here we go, 5-3. This is probably like one of my favorite levels from Act 2. Wrath, Crescendo, Ship of Fools. Now we're in the ferryman's boat. See, each ferry can only have one ferryman, so, yeah. The other will often have to fight. So if there's a new ferryman, they'll have to, like, fight each other to the death, and whoever wins gets the ferryman's cloak. Right, there's a... well, it's a new gimmick that's used in a couple of levels. The chandeliers. See, those ain't just for show. If you're able to shoot, you can shoot them and drop them on enemies for like an insta-kill. You can take down even the strongest foes using them. Take down even the strongest foes using them. Yarg! I'm a pirate. I'm on my death odyssey. Right, our second split color door. I still like to get both skulls. Yeah, these guys basically worship Gabriel like, well, yeah, these guys are basically the Gabriel fan. These are one of two enemies that worship Gabriel. The other one appears much later. One of the things I still like to do is bait enemies under the chandeliers so they can, you know, get... For example, even this mind flare here. Yeah. Oh, what is that? Yeah, I'm starting to think these waters might not be as safe as I thought. I don't know what the Subnautica is going on here. There's a Gabriel statue. I like breaking them. That's in the 1 and 5 tier are the only ones you can break. I kinda wish you could break them all. Do the ferrymen even know what's happening? What happened to Gabriel? What? No. Yeah, I still don't know what happened there. Gabriel hologram. Yeah, these guys are obsessed. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, these guys are obsessed with Gabriel to a dangerous amount. Like who else has a looping hologram of him? Like, they literally have a looping hologram of him, and makes sense, because ferrymen often use the knowledge of what they did in life to benefit them in hell. Kind of reminds me of Hazbin Hotel in a way. Except obviously this is nothing like Hazbin Hotel. There's no pride layer, is what I'm saying. There's no radio demon, there's no... Well, I mean, there is a hotel level, it's just... It's nothing like a... It's nothing like... Ooh, our final weapon. The rocket launcher. Yeah, that's what I meant when I said ferryman use the knowledge of... See, this rocket launcher only creates explosions with direct hits. Something to do with the blood inside. How it only explodes with direct... But if you hit a falling enemy... If you hit like a falling enemy, or like an enemy that's mid-air, then it creates a big explosion. Yeah, also, the boat flip upside down. I feel like I should have mentioned that earlier. Right, you can also freeze the rockets and ride them. As overall. It'll create the big explosion no matter what. Now, not all enemies are susceptible to rockets. Maurice's in particular are immune. Right, you can freeze rockets and, like, ride them. Also, street cleaners die in water, so you can just kinda... I still like the whole idea of the ship flipping upside down and... like, you know, we go back through the entrance, made it through 5-3, Ship of Fools. Alright, now you might notice this entrance room's a bit flooded, and, well, I mean, you can see why. Anyways, it's time for the boss. I wonder what we're gonna be fighting. We're at the depths of the ocean Styx. You can see the sullen here, those who have given up wrath. Climax. Leviathan. Yeah, I do not like this place one bit. You can see the sullen. Those who have given up fighting for air and now lie at the bottom of the Styx, drowning eternally. Also, I got the cannonball rocket launcher. Allows you to shoot a cannonball. It's really useful for dealing with a future enemy. Oh god. Yeah, I don't like this one bit. At least there's a steam vent that can bring us to the surface. Alright. The Leviathan! Yeah, this is what we're fighting. You can parry its lunge. You can also ride it, and that thing on top of its head is its heart. Right. It uses its tail to attack as well. Whoa! It's doing its super laser. Yeah. This... Yes! Yeah, I think the... There goes the Leviathan. Made it through 5-4. Leviathan. And that's a wrap. See you guys next time for Layer 6. Heresy.